friends, it's Star Thrifter, and I have a thrift haul to share with you today. Another one. Anyhow, I do videos on other subjects too in regards to reselling, but it seems like the thrift haul videos seem to be some of the more popular ones. If you could write in the comments what you would like to see, what type of content, that would be excellent. I'd appreciate it. We'll get right on to it. Last night I did pretty great on getting some items. This first one, I mean, I did great last night on getting quite a few pieces. They were, kind of average and some a little bit nicer. Nothing, like no big bolos or anything like that. This is called Bet and Court, and this was all right sell through rate. It's like a golf type line, and this is a 3/4 zip women's, and I don't remember what the comps were on that. Um, this actually is very pretty. This is an Elaine Fisher, and I pretty much have slowed down on picking up any Elaine Fisher unless it's plus size clothing or large or extra large or something really nice. But I needed inventory, and I got this. They only had $2.99 on this, and it was half off. I got it for $1.50. I went ahead and got it. With with the weather changing and winter is going to be coming up. This is a petite large, and it's a cardigan. And I find that cardigans usually sell. A lot of times they can sell year round. They're not going to sell as quickly. The only thing is this is short sleeved. It's not long sleeve, but it's very feminine. Feminine will be one of the keywords that I will use. And I want to see what it's made out of because it's quite soft. And usually Elaine Fisher uses some nice material. Oh, it's 100% merino wool. That will make it a little bit more desirable. I'll have to do comps on that. But I've, too, started to sell some of the Elaine Fisher a little bit cheaper than what I was prior because a lot of it in the smaller sizes just seems to sit now. I did pick up some We the Free last night. This is a medium. Same thing. This is this was $1.99 and I got 25% off. It was pretty inexpensive. Otherwise, I don't buy a lot of Free People unless it's large or above, like extra large or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever come across a plus size Free People. I don't know. Anyhow, but this is a nice little Henley thermal, and Henley's in general is usually something that still sells, even if it's not this brand, it's another brand. And I thought, well, we'll go ahead and get it. We're going to have to, go with some maybe $15 sales. I really like to have things that, obviously 20 and above, but when you're low on inventory and you got to have stuff to list, sometimes you have to compromise a little bit. However, I've made mention many times not to pick up just anything because you don't want a lot of things in your store that's very slow movers because it can really pull down your store, they say. And I don't know, if that kind of slows sales. But on the other hand, you have to have enough to list every day. So it's real, Anyhow, this is FootJoy, and I haven't been doing very great with this brand lately. And I have some men's stuff listed, and it used to be an excellent brand. However, some pieces still sell, but this is I think a large, unless that's their logo. It's really soft. I I'm pretty sure this is a women's. Oh, it does have an embroidered on the sleeve. I usually don't pick it up when there's like a golf embroidered or some sort of embroider on it. But now some golf embroidered items from like a specific golf course can sell, and it could be a selling point if it's a great golf course. This just has it's abbreviation. I have to figure out what that is. Anyhow, it's a really soft hoodie. I mean, this is really actually made really nice. I actually really like it. And I'll have to do comps on that. I didn't do comps on that because it was inexpensive enough to pick up. They had it priced really low. This is by Anthropology, and in later years I have found that they had a line of this, it just says by Anthropology, and whenever I see that I usually think it's a newer piece. However, I don't know, because these pieces don't move real fast, I find. Write in the comments how you do with it. This is a medium, but it's a very pretty satin pocket shirt. button up. And it's actually kind of pleated too. It's got like a pleated to it. It's very soft. And but it just says by Anthropology. I'll have to do some comps on that. Just remember on this, it will have, usually on the rear of the style tag, there'll be either a GB or an OB and then a series of numbers. And you can Google that to find out what style it is. Just like that number series is the same as like Free People. This I thought was really pretty. I like it, but I like really bright colors. This is a medium, and with Free People, I kind of had been slacking on picking it up anymore too, unless it was large or extra large. But I really liked this piece, and I needed inventory. Actually, this is, you know, I would say this is a tunic top, but it's real, because it's short. But I bet you any money this is a dress, a mini dress. They had quite a few mini dresses that came out that were really short. And I bet this is a dress. But anyhow, I really like this piece. I thought it was very pretty, and it's hard to see there. It's a black floral, a lot of bright print to it. Hopefully this will still sell with it being a medium. And when I say still sell, anything will sell. It's just the point of, I don't like to sell anything under $10, even old inventory. Once in a while I will, but I try not to. I would like to sell at least 15, 20 and up. But, especially in the summertime too, when it's slow, sometimes you just got to take some sales. I did Torrid, a lady sending offers, very rapidly back and forth. And I had it listed, I think it might have been like $19.80 currently, but it was more than that. And I have a 10% off sale going. And it was a Torrid 3. And it was really pretty. Had a cutout high neck black lace. Might have been on one of my Thrift Haul videos, but it would have been a little while ago, but not super long ago. And she started out real low. I don't even know, 8 or 10 or something like that. Well, we kept going back and forth, back and forth. I wasn't going to stop until she got to 15. But I did some comps on it, and I don't know. It looked like the sell-through rate, believe it or not, on that might have been high. I just put high neck, and they brought up stuff that didn't really look like it. But I have a lot of Torrid, and I only had 2 sales this morning, and then I got a third one, and then this lady was bidding back and forth. Finally took 14 for it, and that's fine. And anyways, and I charge separate for shipping, and that means I'll have 4 sales go out, which that's very low. I should have minimum 7 or 8 sales a day, up to 15 minimum, because I list 15 a day generally. Now yesterday I listed less. It was I think 7 or something like that, really low, but usually around 15. This is a St. John, and I haven't found one lately. This looks like it could be one of the newer tags, not St. John's Babe, but St. John. And this brand, it kind of is hit or miss on if you find a piece that's worth very much money. I've not ever seen a top like this. Generally, it's more of like a blazer, or, it could be part of a suit or something like that, or pants. But this is just like a long sleeve Ponte stretchy tee. Now this one actually has a material tag, and it's a rayon blend. A lot of the St. John's don't have a material tag, and I think it's usually called Santana knit. But anyhow, I'll have to do comps on this. Some of these pieces don't sell for a lot if they're just the average, or I think it's sometimes the St. John Sport. I have had a sleeveless, I think it's sleeveless or short sleeve gray pinstripe top listed St. John for, a long time, a year or two. And I refuse to get rid of it. I keep re-listening, and it's still sitting. But this is a large, and I paid, they had $3.99, and I got 25% off. But that brand, I figured, I did look up comps because I figured it was still worth it at that price. This I only got because it was brand new with tags. I don't pick up Madewell anymore. It just seemed like that whole brand just kind of tanked for what I have noticed. Now, I have come across some really cute sweaters, but I had sweaters last year. It seemed like a Free People and Madewell, and it just sat. And Madewell used to be a pretty great brand, especially when I was first, reselling. But that would have been 2014, 15, and, around that kind of time. And at first I thrifted other stuff too. This is called Texture and Thread Madewell, but it's new with tags. That's how come I got it. It's a medium. I don't know if it's another part of the line that they had. It said it was $49.50, and what it is actually is like it's actually a wrap top, and it looks like a true wrap top. No, it's hooked on the inside. It's not true. True would be where it goes all the way around, but it's a wrap top, and this will be great because it has the style number and you could look it up. That was one thing. That's one thing really great about that brand is that and J. Crew's, because you can look up them style numbers, and a lot of times the tags will have the year on the material tag, what year it was, and that way, I heard in the later years you should pick up J. Crew that were more recent, the last few years that had come out for style wise. This is a Lululemon, and I don't know how this will do because Lululemon's been really, going down. However, this is one of their traditional looking jackets, you know, and I'll have to look up the style for this. And this was a little bit bigger. I think it's an 8. And I thought, because usually you find them and they're like super duper tiny. I looked at it last night and I swore oh, there it is. Yeah, it's an 8. $5.99, and I got 25% off. I'll have to do some comps. I really like it. I think I already have a Lululemon though of this color, but if it didn't sell and it sat for a long time, it's something I would consider keeping because I do like them. Another brand, I know I keep mentioning this on a lot of the brands. It's really a bummer because these were really great brands. Soft Surroundings was a really excellent brand for a really long time, but it's really went on the decline now. And a video I had a long time ago, I had mentioned that they actually went out of business or bankrupt. And I think another like Falls Creek or some other brand bought that brand, and I didn't know if that would make the items more desirable or less desirable for resale. But anyhow, I don't pick up Soft Surroundings hardly ever now unless it's a extra large or plus size, but this piece was really nice. I had to get it. It's a medium, 100% linen, and it's ombre. I don't know about you. I love ombre. I don't know if it's still popular or whatever, but I love ombre. And ombre means where it goes from, one shade of the color and darker or up and lighter, whatever. That's ombre. And and 100% linen. However, this is already the middle of July. I gotta get that listed right away because people are already buying clothing for the next season. This is a We the Free medium, and I thought this was really cute. Hopefully this will sell. Now, I have found that it seems like the pieces I've had, the We the Free has sold, it seemed like a little quicker than regular Free People. But then I heard another reseller mention that they thought We the Free was a lower line, less expensive or maybe desirable line than the Free People. But I find I think that's what they said, or that, or it was Free People Beach. I don't know, but anyhow, I really like this, and it's a medium now. Tie dye supposedly is not trending, however, it had been for many years. But this is an oversized, very comfortable shirt. I actually really like this, and hopefully that will do all right. I don't know. This I picked up for myself. This I wasn't sure. Roper is just all right comps, but on some of the Western shirts, and it seems like when they have the pockets like this, it seems like that's a little bit more desirable. Is that a real pocket or fake on there? On this particular shirt, that's actually just embroidered. It's not pockets, but anyways, this is very Westerny. It is Pro Snap, but this was $4.99 with 25% off. But I thought maybe with cowgirl trending right now in Western, it would sell. That was a little bit much to pay for that. But hopefully it will do all right. Because you want to make sure for whatever price that you're spending on this stuff that you're getting a pretty great sell-through rate. This is Carhartt, and you know what? I come and go with this brand. It's really flooded. Now, a lot of people say, oh yeah, Carhartt, and it just really sells and blah, blah, blah. I have pants that's been sitting for a really long time, and I don't have them overpriced, men's. And I had a long sleeve shirt, and I looked it up in Amazon, was selling it for like $19 new. You know what I mean? Really watch and do comps when it comes to Carhartt. But I did really like this piece, and I tried to do real quick comps at the store, and it was All right. It's a hoodie, sweatshirt. It's actually really soft, Henley. Hopefully it'll sell. Keywords I'll be using on this will be workwear, outdoor, maybe Western, things like that. Um, I think I'm going to stop here and maybe I'll do another one tomorrow. I have a couple more bags that I can go through to show you, but hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you'd like, you can subscribe. And if you could push the thumbs up button, I'd greatly appreciate that too. Many prosperous sales to you. Have a great day. Thank you.